Oh man, I'm so happy to be back. Can't wait to get connected with all you guys and hear what you've been up to. We gonna go live today because I want to pour into you guys and make sure that everything stays on the up and up. As you guys come on in, make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you let me know where you from. Want to make sure we in the building today, okay? So with that being said, guys, we got a jam-packed video. The market has been doing its thing. We're going to talk about that at the end of the video today. Okay. So stick around to the end. I got a lot of information for you guys on the front end, though, that we will cover. All right. So, again, guys, come on in here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you help me get this up to 1,000 likes. And as you come in, let me know where you from. Let me know where you from, okay? I want to give a major shout out. I'm just getting back, guys, from Jamaica. I didn't waste no time. I've been in the airport and stuck traveling for 12 hours. Massachusetts in the building. But I want to make sure I come right back in. DMV, Alabama. What's up, everybody? California. Let's go. Let's go, okay, guys? We're going to get on in here. Jacksonville, the Bronx, Houston. I'm happy to be back, guys. I was going to title this I'm Back. But most certainly, guys, I'm happy to be back, all right? I can't wait to connect. Detroit in the building. What up, though? Atlanta, Kansas City, Kenya, Little Rock, Arkansas, New York, ATL, Miami, Trinidad, Washington, Detroit again, Syracuse, Detroit, Clearwater. We're going to make sure we see what's up with this title in a minute. Nigeria in the building. Okay. Okay. You guys are wasting no time. Come on in. Come on in, guys. We're going to have a good discussion today. I'm going to talk about the stocks at the end, but I want to make sure I pour into you at Minnesota, Morocco, New Orleans, Jamaica. Just got back from there. Cali, Wisconsin, Dallas, Minneapolis, North Carolina, Montreal, Florida, Birmingham. Let's go. St. Louis, Chicago, Philadelphia. Listen, guys, I'm back and I missed you guys like crazy, okay? Yeah, it's one thing to make sure you have a nice little balance, but I have to admit, man, I love hearing from you guys, pouring into you guys. And when I'm out of town, especially when I'm out the country, my Wi-Fi isn't always the best. My phone don't always work the best. And so I'm back, guys, and I'm happy to be back. And thank you for traveling grace. Everybody that said a prayer for your boy to make sure that we got to and through and we got back safely. I want to say thank you for all your prayers, okay? With that being said, man, make sure you guys get the likes up. Make sure this get up to 1,000 likes. And we are going to unpack a lot on today, especially dive into our topic on today. Once you have $2,000 saved, do this before it's too late. I want to kick it off right out the gate, guys. Once you have $2,000 saved, okay, the ultimate goal is to have 3 to 6 months, but you got to start somewhere, all right? Once you get that first $2,000 saved, you want to start paying off any consumer debt, all right? We live today, family, and we're going to have a blast. I'm going to pour into you guys, and then I'm going to give you the lesson, then I'm going to give you the message, okay? But once you have your first $2,000, guys, check this out. You want to get rid of that consumer debt ASAP. Minus your mortgage, even if you got that, though. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure all the little credit card stuff, all the little things that are what we call weight, okay? All those things are things we want to tackle first. And so choose the one with the smallest balance. Get the likes up for me, guys. Choose the one with the smallest balance to pay off first. Why? Coach, why do you want us to attack the smallest balance? Because, guys, if you can get that first victory, if you can get that first issue, credit card, whatever that issue is you might be faced with, if you can get that taken care of, guys, that sometimes serves as a momentum you need to kind of keep going, okay? And so I had a $25 balance on something when I was starting the journey, and just to get that paid off and being able to put a check by it made me feel super good, and it gave me that momentum to tackle the next one, which was $375. Okay, I had bigger ones, but I was going for the smaller ones first. Okay, what's up, family? I see you guys in here. Get the likes up for me, please. Make sure we help this video get to 1,000 likes so we can reach people that need this information. Okay, the second thing I got for you guys, all right, the older you get, you don't want monthly payments. I'm gonna say this one more time. The older you guys get, you don't want to have monthly payments. Because guys, having monthly payments, check this out, it keeps you in bondage to your job. Having monthly payments keeps you in bondage to your job. So the older you get, you guys don't want to have that. So that's why I said first, you want to get rid of all your consumer debt, because having monthly payments keeps you in bondage to your job. It's the thing that makes you have to stay on the job just a little bit longer, even though you might be tired, even though you might have put your 25 years in, even though you might be at retirement age, even though you might have your pension set and established. It's keeping you there because you know you got something out there you got to take care of, or you got somebody out there you got to help take care of something. Okay, you guys know the kind of families I'm talking about. I come from one as well, all right? But also, it delays your ability to lead a corporate plantation. One more time, guys, when you have monthly payments, as you get older, you don't want those. But when you have monthly payments, it delays your ability to lead the corporate plantation. Get the likes up for me, guys. I'm going to drop some wisdom and some nuggets on your financial freedom journey today, okay? Please get the likes up to 1,000. With that being said, you remain on a corporate plantation far longer than necessary because of those monthly payments. And like I said earlier, guys, you become in bondage to the job, and it becomes something that makes you feel like you're stuck almost, okay? Because of the simple fact you now can't leave the corporate plantation because it's stagnating your ability to leave, okay? Get the likes up for me. All right, so when you no longer have monthly payments, though, now you guys have the ability to free up your money to do the things that you know, like, and love. You now can travel. If you desire to be a blessing to others, you can be a blessing. If you want to spend some more time with your grandkids, you can spend time with the grandkids. You can do all of these things, okay? So this is the importance once you have your first $2,000 saved. These are the kind of things you want to be thinking about, okay? So the older you get, you don't want to have monthly payments, guys. Make sure you make a note of that, okay? Why? Number one, it keeps you in bondage to your job. Number two, it hinders your ability to leave the corporate plantation, all right? Don't let that nugget go over your head, okay? This is how you get to financial freedom. This is how you reach financial independence. I'm going to walk you through it, okay? Now, let me know this, guys. Is anybody in the chat debt free? Is anybody in the chat debt free? If you are, let me know down in the comments below. If you are debt free, let me know down in the comments below. That could be everything paid off. You might still have your house note, okay? But if you have everything else taken care of, let me know down in the comments below. But listen to this. Do me one extra favor. Let me know down in the chat if you are debt free. But then talk about some of the things you're doing, because the playback and the people that read this, I need them to see what their peers are doing. I need to see that it is possible. It ain't just Chris just talking about he's debt free. No, we have a tribe of people that also are either debt free or striving to be debt free. So make sure you guys let me know down in the chat and in the comments if you are debt free, okay? Get the likes up while we're at it, all right? If you are debt free, let me know. Listen to this, guys. If you happen to be in your 20s, I talk to everybody from 18-year-olds to around 68-year-olds, okay? 18 to 68 every single day, okay? So the range of people I touch and reach is wide. But listen to this. If you are in your 20s and you are working, which you should be, okay, you want to make sure that you are investing at least 10 to 15% of your paycheck. Get it out early so that you don't even account for it, okay? And it'll be the best thing you can do for your future self, okay? Get at least 10 to 15% of your paycheck going into your work 401k. And if they do a company match, take advantage of that, okay? Get it. If you can do that in your 20s, you are well on your way when you get to your 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, okay? You will already be ahead of the curve. You will already be ahead of the ball game. You will already be on a pathway to leaving a corporate plantation, okay? Australia in the building, man. Major salute. Tucson, Arizona. I see you guys. But check this out. If you are in your 30s and 40s and you are still working your job, okay, which is nothing is wrong with that. Don't despise your 9 to 5, all right? Do not despise your 9 to 5. If you are in your 30s, 40s, and up, you need to be considering at least 15 to 20% of your income going into your retirement, okay? If you got a 401k, for example, through your job, all right? 15 to 20% is where you need to be if you already somewhat behind the 8 ball or not where you quite where you want to be. Get the likes up, guys. Let's get this to 1,000 likes. This is going to be some life-changing wisdom being dropped in today's video, okay? Let me know in the chat if you're debt free. Let me know down in the chat if you're debt free, or down in the comments below if you are debt free, okay? Now listen to this. Very few people talk about this. Surround yourself with people that have a healthy relationship with money. I'm going to say this again for the people in the back. Surround yourself with people who have a healthy relationship with money on your journey. Why is that, coach? Because, guys, sometimes you need people to be going in the same direction you're going. You need people to go where you're going. I often tell you guys that elevation requires separation. On your journey, guys, you need people to be going where you're going. Broke people will have you trying to look rich. This is why you got to make sure you have healthy people who have healthy relationships with money in your circle. Broke people will have you trying to look rich. But check this out. Negative people will hold you back. Negative people will hold you back. Oh, you think you better than us. Oh, you always trying to get a sale or get a deal, or you trying to be cheap. That's kind of stuff negative people say. Broke people will have you trying to look rich. Negative people will try to say you change. They'll try to throw little complimentary jokes that's really digs. Okay, you got to watch that kind of stuff, okay? You guys have to watch that stuff. And then envious people will say you think that you're getting better than them because you're trying to get your finances in order. Envious people will say and think, as well as believe, that you think you're better than them. Guys, we ain't better. We just different. Write this in the chat. We ain't better. We just different. Write this in the chat. We ain't better. We just different. Guys, it's different over here, okay? And we won't be apologetic about that at all. We won't apologize about being different, wanting better for our life, breaking the chains of poverty, of bondage, of low living, of lack. We won't apologize about that, guys. We're trying to go places. I'm trying to take you there one day at a time, one play at a time, one trade at a time, one investment at a time. That's why I have to show up every day, even if I'm on vacation, even if I don't got no Wi-Fi. I got to get on here to make sure y'all hear from somebody that's really living what he's talking, because I know what I'm talking about, okay? Guys, surround yourself with people who have a healthy relationship with money. Avoid the broke people. Avoid the envious people. And avoid the negative people, okay? You guys all have them. You all have seen them. Some of them might be family. Hey, we got to call a spade around here. Some of them might be family, all right? Some of them might be people posing as close friends. Some of them might be family. Some of them might be people posing as close friends. Let me know down in the chat if you've been there. Let me know if I'm by myself, or let me know if you've been there. Okay, get the likes up, guys. Let's get this to 1,000 likes. Let's reach as many people as possible. They need to hear this, okay? With that being said, guys, check this out. I want you guys to open up a brokerage account. Okay? One thing that helped me was me taking control of my financial future. Me taking control of my investments. Me taking control of the things I can control. Coach, what brokerages should we be investing in if we don't have one outside our job? Guys, I want you guys to consider things like Vanguard or Fidelity. If you need one more that's more user-friendly, consider something like Robinhood or Webull or M1 Finance, okay? If you got Cash App, that's even a start, but I'd rather you be at least at the Robinhood level, okay? But you need to make sure you take control of your investments, because listen to this, you can now choose your investments. And nothing else, you guys got me to walk alongside you. I can do everything from transparently showing you what I invested in. I can do everything from showing you and telling you and teaching you what you should be considering, okay? For example, Starting off, it's good to go with things you might know, like, and love, things you're familiar with, things you might do and partaking at your job every day. Those are good places to start in terms of choosing the investments and assets to invest in, okay? You might need to do that. Secondly, guys, one thing that helped me, the work investments, the 401k, although I want you to match and do all that stuff, the work investments, 401k, 403bs, 457s, all this, that's cool, but they invest in a way that keeps you on the job till 72. They invest in slow moving turtle assets that keep you on the job till 72. Well, as when I took control of my investments, I retired in my mid 30s, guys. And so it's different over here versus other content creators that's talking about finance. I retired in my 30s. Listen to this, guys. When I took control of my investments, I was able to put my money, my assets in growth vehicles like growth ETFs, growth companies, growth stocks like Nvidia, like Tesla. Okay, things that are going to 2x, 3x, 4x. Sometimes they went even higher than that based on your entry. I was able to see my money supercharge because I was able to put it in the assets that I know was going places. Why? Because I was able to read the charts. I was able to understand fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and what was going on with the company, which helped inform my decisions. Guys, I blew past, me and my wife, the both of us. I end up doing my wife's for her. We blew past our 401ks that we both was young professionals on a job in leadership roles for around at least 10 years. We came up past doing the work thing every day for 10 years, every year for 10 years. I blew past it in 2 years. She blew past it in 4 years. And we were just, again, 3-4x what the work had done with us just taking control, or with me taking control. Okay. And so with that being said, guys, control your future by controlling your destiny, by investing in the assets that you oversee versus allowing a job to put your money in slow moving assets that keep you on a job till 72. Get the likes up for me, guys. Make sure this get to 1,000 likes. Okay. Coach, what's some high yield savings accounts that I should be considering? One, you want to make sure you have your money in a high yield savings account. Okay. When you get your $2,000, you want to make sure that you have money in a high yield savings account. Okay. Ally would be one. Wealthfront would be one. Goldman would be one. Okay. You have SoFi. But you guys, you can go to your bank. Okay. This is the power I want you guys to take back. You can go to your bank and tell them you want 4 to 5% on your money. See what they say. Have a conversation with them. See what they say. Okay. Then let them know if you do find 5% at Ally, but you bank with Wells Fargo or Bank of America, let them know, man, I'm willing to take my money out and go over here if I can't get that rate. Guys, you have to take control. You have to come with some force and some conviction and some passion about your future, about your wealth, about your finances. Because if not, they'll play with your money. They'll loan it out, do all this and that, and you just getting pennies on the dollar. So you have to walk in. Listen to this, guys. I'll tell you real life stories, okay? I only know how to be one way, and that's all the way real. Listen to this, guys. I went to the bank and noticed I had hundreds of thousands. Let's just say this. And you know, up to 250,000 is FDIC insured. So I had well over that in the bank. And I noticed not a penny was in a high yield savings account, a money market account, or anything. I told them once I was informed, I'm still mad about this to this day. If y'all don't get my money earning 5% that's been sitting here for years now, I'm taking it out today and I'm going to take it somewhere that's going to do right by my money. Guys, when I tell you I got them all the way together and they got on it super quick, super fast, and now all of my accounts and some are earning 4.7 to 5.2%. My CDs are doing the same thing, all at 5% for 3 months, 5% for 18 months, 5% for 12 months. Get the likes up, guys. Let's get this to 1,000 likes, okay? Guys, these are the things you have to do. You have to take control of your destiny. You have to take control of your future, guys. Get the likes up for me. So again, guys, let me know down in the chat if you are debt free. I want to hear if you are debt free. I want to hear about it. If anybody in the chat is debt free, all right? But you have to do these things. Did you get a high yield savings account? Do you have one? Do you have a CD? These are things you want to be able to check off. Are you self-managing your assets and your accounts? Do you have a Vanguard, a Fidelity, a E-Trade, a Charles Schwab? Okay. Do you have these things in place? It's okay if you don't. Somebody came to me when I was in Jamaica and they said, Chris, one, they showed a lot of love out there, man. A major salute to Jamaica. But if somebody came up to me, they follow me online, they recognized me, and they was like, man, I'm embarrassed to talk about what I don't have because I feel like I should have it. And I said this, don't be embarrassed. You wasn't taught this information. This information isn't readily available, and it's never too late. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Sometimes you just need somebody to sit down and talk openly about these things that has been taboo in our community for so long. Don't be embarrassed, get informed. Don't be embarrassed and then you hold yourself back because you feel too ashamed to disclose that you don't know about a high yield savings account, or you don't have one, or you still have some debt, or you still have some things you're dealing with. Don't be embarrassed, be informed, because that empowers you to now make the necessary steps and adjustments you need to make to get where you need to be, guys. Listen, don't be embarrassed. If anybody's debt free in the chat, let me know down in the comments below, guys. But yeah, open up your own brokerage account. Make sure you get a high yield savings account. Make sure you have some CDs. These are some vehicles you want to have. As you get more acquainted and more situated, you'll then transition to some treasuries. You will again see all the little steps that you can take to prepare and ensure your financial future is where you want it to be. Get the likes up, family. Make sure we just get up to 1,000 likes, all right? With that being said, guys, nobody says this, but the number 7 thing, okay, is learn to trade. All right. Once you got your $2,000, I want you to have that in a savings account. You try to get another 2,000 in the emergency fund, another 2,000 maybe in a CD. You need to make sure these are numbers you're hitting, but then learn to trade. Get your investments, and I already talked about that at number 5, okay? But get your investments in order. But when you get your investment in order, like me, what pushed you to trading, coach? What took me to trading was this. I had VTI. I had been pouring money into that for 10 plus years, just letting it grow, 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 grow. You only can do that for so long until you looking like, okay, my money look good. When I modified my behavior, I no longer had those emergencies. So those emergency fund dollars was steady growing and growing and growing. I wasn't living beyond my means. I always stayed living within my means. And so then, guys, get the likes up for me. That introduced me to trading. Let me tell you about this. After you guys learn your lessons and take your lumps with trading, it's one of the greatest vehicles for wealth creation along with the stock market. But trading, after you take your lump, so make sure you don't need this kind of money to learn to trade with, okay? $150 or $250 is a good place to start just to get your feet wet. But boy, if you put $2,000 and you learn to trade with $2,000, okay? Matter of fact, I want you guys to put Lululemon on your watch list. I want you guys to put NVIDIA on your watch list. If you have $2,000, all right, and you learn to trade, you can turn $2,000 into $12,000. Get the likes up for me, guys. You can turn $2,000 into $20,000. This type of stuff is possible. Now, this is the possibilities that come with learning technical analysis, learning the chart. Remember, write this down. The money is in the charts. You don't have to guess. You don't have to gamble, because why? The money is in the charts. You can learn to really control your future by learning financial literacy. What's financial literacy, coach? Reading the chart. I love that aspect of the game. Get the likes up for me. I know ain't nobody talking about this, man. This is the kind of financial literacy I'm talking about. Learning to read the chart. You got the morning star candle, the doji candle, the reverse candle. You have the candles signaling certain things to you. They're sending out certain messages. If you have $2,000 and you understand what the candles mean, financial literacy, that's the way they don't talk about financial literacy. If you understand what the candles mean, if you understand what the candles are saying, don't let it overwhelm you guys. I know you guys call me all the time. Sometimes, coach, man, I see the power. I know the money is in the charts, but the charts overwhelm me. It overwhelmed me too when I first started off. But boy, when I learned to read the chart, when I understood what the red candle meant, the green candle meant, what the wick meant, boy, if you got $2,000 and you throw it in on the right entry, your demand zone, the supply zone, and you understand those things, this takes time, guys. So don't think this is gonna come overnight. This is where putting in the work and putting in the time come in at. Get the likes up for me, guys. Make sure this get to 1,000 likes. When you put the time, charts can be tricky. That is facts, Jimmy. The charts can be very tricky, and it was tricky for me, okay? But once I put the time in to, one, study what each candle meant, study the type of candles and what intel they were giving me, then I put my 13, my 48, and my 200. I put my indicators on my chart to give me a little bit of guidance. You ever hear them say the trend is your friend? The trend is definitely your friend, guys. And so the SPY got to, yep, very tricky. The trend is your friend, but the trend can be up or down. The trend can sometimes be sideways. That's called consolidation, guys. Did you guys see the SPY today? That you see how they keep trying to close the market up on the day, but throughout the day it's going down, down, down. Okay, though that's the trick, trap, and frustrate crew. Write this down. When you're trying to save your first $2,000, you got to avoid the trick, trap, and frustrate crew. You got to be aware that they coming. Okay, you have to be aware that they coming every single day. This is why we show up every day, first thing in the Discord. And I always tell you, watch out for the early morning trap, number one. Okay, then I say see profit, take profit, don't get greedy. Because listen, guys, your $2,000 can take you to the promised land. But if you don't manage your risk, if you don't be aware of all the things that are out to trip you up, before you know it, guys, you will be revenge trading. You will be trading out of emotion. Get the likes up for me, guys. You will be trading with the get back mentality versus understanding this game requires you to have calm, serenity, patience, peace, be in control of your emotions, guys. That's the type of game I want you guys to know you need to have to excel, okay? Check this out. Did you see those Palantir candles? Did you guys see those Palantir candles, guys? Check this out. When you learn to read the chart and learn what they're telling you, you can spot a reversal, whether the market is going up and it's going to come down, or whether the stock been going down and it's about to go up. You can spot that. You can see the bear flag forming, so you know the market is going to drop down. You can see the bull flag forming, so you know the market is going to go up. Get the likes up for me, guys. It is so much. But when you have $2,000 and you also learn how to read the chart, boy, it can change your life. Listen, guys, don't let nobody tell you or overcomplicate this game. Personal finance, financial freedom, financial independence, all of it goes together. All of it. All of it matters. All of it can be an instrument to changing your life, to helping you live and achieve the future you want to achieve, okay? Take one bite of the apple. First, get your first $2,000 saved. Once you do that for me, guys, take control of your investments, okay? I want you to control. Don't just only have one at your job. Have one at your job, but have a Fidelity or have a Vanguard that you control so that you can put in the assets you want in there. Get the likes up for me, okay? Thanks and please. Then, guys, once you are in control of that, make sure that you have a high yield savings account, a CD, and a money market account. These are 3 accounts I want to make sure you have. You can check at your bank for starters. If you don't have it there, go to Ally. If you don't have it at Ally, consider like Wealthfront or Goldman Sachs. And you guys have options, okay? CD, high yield savings account, money market account. I want your money to be sitting in those, not just in your flat out bank, earning nothing, okay? This is how we do it. This is how the 1% do it. This is how the wealthy do it. You guys need this information, okay? Once you get that, I need you, and you got your investment in order to get the likes up for me. I need you guys to learn to trade. Yes, losses will come. Real bosses don't cry about losses, but they will come. But there's lessons in those losses that I need you guys to know, that your $1,000,000 is inside of those lessons. Your $1,000,000 is inside of those losses. You need to track what you do, figure out how to get better, figure out how to become 1% better each day, make the necessary adjustments, trade with a plan, don't get greedy, and when you see profit, take profit. Guys, fall in love with the base hits, because base hits gets you in the Hall of Fame too, okay? The home run will come. The home run is a beautiful thing. You guys absolutely crushed it today too. In tomorrow's video, I'm gonna highlight everybody that did their thing on the day. But understand this, guys, the base hit, write this down. Fall in love with the base hits, because I can enter the Hall of Fame with the base hits as well, okay? The home run, let it come. You'll see when it comes. You'll see the stocks go crazy. You'll see the candles go crazy, okay? But what you need to understand, those base hits, those twos and fews, $25 here, $50 there, $100 here, $300 there. It adds up, guys. Trust me, it adds up. And when you understand that, okay, $200 a day give you $1,000 a week. $100 a day give you $500 a week. That stuff add up. Guess what? With us around here, when you rock with me, the same play that I help you make $100 with, guess what? If you bought more contracts, you'd have made 1,000. That's teaching you guys how to scale, okay? I'm gonna teach you a skill that can change your life. I'm gonna show you how to properly manage your money, show you how to properly invest, show you how to properly trade. When you do those three, you become a triple threat. Write this in the chat. I want to become a triple threat. When you become a triple threat, there's nothing Wall Street or the world can do, because now you can dictate your future. You can go to whatever heights you want to go to financially, because you can control it, okay? I'm going to teach you guys to be a triple threat. When you become that, you become almost like a superhero, guys. And then it's different. The game is different. They're going to wake the demon up, guys, and you're going to tear the market up every single day. And it's possible, because it's real guys like myself that put in the work, no teacher, self-taught, took my L's just so I can share them with you. I took my L's just so I can share it with you, to make sure if I can help expedite the learning process for you, I'm willing to do that. Why? Because I have a duty to teach. Listen, guys, the borrower is slave to the lender. I need you to save your money, because we got to get off the corporate plantation. With that being said, we're going to get out of here. We make videos like this every day. Make sure you guys get the likes up. Please make sure you subscribe. We make videos like this every day. If you haven't already, please make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure this video get at least 1,000 likes. Use the link below to join the Discord and or the money team, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.